Hi, let's dive into X-Force issue 3 today. It is written by Geoffrey Thorne, drawn by Marcus Toll, and colored by Erick Arciniega. Full spoilers ahead, so you're forewarned. This is getting interesting. I like that we are not simply jumping from crisis to crisis without dealing with all the questions raised thus far. Um, what is the analog? What or who is Tank? Hi, future Tyler here. I like that Sage is questioning Forge on the nature of the analog and not getting an answer that is precise enough for her. She even questioned why Surge was recruited, given that Forge said he assembled the team because his powers directed him to, and Surge wasn't even on his list to begin with. I'm glad that happened because it was certainly suspicious in the way she was roped in. Is that how Forge powers work now? In that he does not really know and he just goes along with it? Or is he hiding something? I think he's hiding something. I feel like he knows precisely what is happening, but is either refusing to accept it or is afraid to. Sage is slowly getting that sense too, which is why I think she's pushing for an answer. As an aside, I feel sort of vindicated that the analog mirrored magical forces as well. Since we mentioned a possible mystical origins, at least in part, when we discussed issue 1. I did not realize that none of the four senior X-Men were at the third Hellfire Gala. I knew X-Force was kept on the sideline, but I had forgotten about Rachel and Betsy. So Surge Rebuilt was quite a slap across their collective faces. I mean, can you blame Surge? That was a devastating event. Surge is going to be trouble for Forge, I think. Look at her expression when Forge pulled her away to stop Nuclear and the way he talks down to her. I'm waiting for the eventual clap back. So, you know, anyway, I like that when Sage said that that's going to be a problem, Forge immediately activates his power and said, "Oh, Surge is going to be fine by herself," with a very suspicious pause. So I'm getting the sense that we are not supposed to trust Forge and the analog fully. I mean, if he's wearing a C blocker, he is trying to block the two telepaths on X-Force from scanning him. So he's hiding something. Thorne also definitely like his deep or deepish cards. This time with Nuclear. I do not know that character, but we are given a quick crash course on his powers and who he was before Tank, Rachel, and Betsy set out to stop him. Yeah, and talking about Rachel and Betsy, things are not all warmth and fuzzy with the lovers, and it seems to imply that Rachel is having some issues with her powers and that they are not sure what is going on. I'm really hoping that this is not the virus thing that's developing over in the X-Men title. Yeah, I hope not. So, the mysterious tank, he seemingly could materialize things out of his hands, and that Rachel could not read his mind. I think he's like a construct, but not exactly mindless. We get questions, but not answers, but that is okay. I like that the characters are questioning the same things as us, which shows that this is intentional on Thorne's part. Agree. So the VR symbol inside Nucleo's mind, regressing him to a baby. What is that? I went back to the past two issues to see if they were present, but I did not find anything. Poe's art is still great and dependable. What's not to like? Anything stood out to you? I like that the main female characters are given different hairstyles. Like all of them look different, and identifiable even without the colors. Um, I like that when Tank was falling to attack Nucleo, his shadow somehow formed an X on his face. If I have to nitpick, the galaxy looking details for the analog looks like it is digitally generated and looks a little out of place in this issue. Perhaps that is the intention, so that it looks otherworldly. But I agree with you. Toll is really able to flex this issue too. He drew a lot of superheroes in this one, 15 Avengers in addition to X-Force and Nucleo, and it occurred to me on the reread that as I look at the Avengers panels, the art absolutely reminded me of Alan Davis' art, ink by Mark Farmer. Another thing I noticed too is that in Nucleo's mind, none of the panels with background, except for maybe one, are horizontally level. Like I thought that was a good choice to convey that the characters are not in the physical realm. This has been a rather good week for X books, and this is also a very good issue. It is 4 out of 5 for me. I agree. Some of the Simmery mysteries got rolled forward slightly, and it appears that we will be getting to know a little bit more about Tank next issue, given that he is the last man construct standing. So this is definitely a must buy. If you enjoyed this video, please show us some love with a like and subscribe, and share this with a friend or many friends, and leave us a comment below. Tyler out.